final stretch! You're on fire!
Hey guys, how you doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to us around the world. Welcome back to another Pokemon Unite video featuring Gengar in the jungle, coming through Master Rank with our brand new buff. Yes, someone in the office actually loves us. They actually gave us a buff, in which I'm super excited for, because at the end of the day, we all know I'm a Gengar main, and seeing a buff on Gengar? Boys, what does this mean? We're gonna get a Gengar montage? Yes, we are. We are gonna get a Gengar montage. It's gonna be better than the first one? Oh yes, most certainly, it definitely is. I'm super excited for it. I'm gonna work hard on it for this next upcoming days. Actually, I'm gonna work hard on playing some more Gengar. Work hard on this montage. I'm very excited. A lot of new Pokemon got buffed, nerfed, and all sort of things. So that means, and speaking of which, before we get into that, that means there's also been a new Pokemon leak. I'll let you guys do some digging if you guys want to go ahead and look for it. It's a water type Pokemon, very excited for it. I don't know if it's going to come next, but I know it's coming up here soon. But in any case, we have a bunch of new buffs and nerfs. That Cinderace takes my blue buff, you know, it is what it is. Here we go, as he's scared of Greedent. I mean, what are you to do? In any case, the buff to Gengar increases his early game damage, and by a lot. I mean, by like 18-20%, give or take. It's a lot of damage. So what that means is you're able to rotate to bees within like 20 seconds to spare, generally speaking. Because generally, like, you get over here, you make it just in time for the speed boost to spawn. Like, that's running full damage on Gengar, and I have all my items maxed out. Like, with this buff, you clear jungle so quick, it allows you to be more mobile, because you can get there, you can be there at that first gank all the time. Now, like I said, you could do it beforehand, but like, you barely made it, you know what I mean? And this early game damage helps you clear bees early. It helps you get the nice ganks off. It does so much for Gengar. Let alone all of your damage has been increased by a small margin, depending on the ability. But at the same time, your boosted autos got increased. Dude, Gengar just feels so good now. At the end of the day, he feels really, really strong. I mean, beforehand, you're still super squishy, right? But they give you 20% increased damage overall. Yo, thank you, office people. Thank you for listening to us. You know, hearing our pleas. It only took you, what, months to get a new patch come in? But hey, I'm not going to complain, okay? I'm happy about it. I try to get that outplay here. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Cinderace and his Blaze Kick, like, takes me for all my HP. Just that sudden stutter step right there with Blaze Kick. I think that sealed it for him. But it's okay. It's all good. Everybody gets one. And then today we will be doing a new, another gameplay as well. And then I have a brand new update to the channel that we're going to talk about later on today. Hopefully you guys are excited for that, because I'm excited for it. We're going to dive into that later. But for the time being, there's a lot of buffs and nerfs to certain Pokemon that did not deserve them. Cramorant got nerfed. I know you guys saw that. For all you Cramorant fans out there, I'm sorry guys. Like, apparently you needed to be nerfed. Your dive and air slash was too strong in the meta. I mean, I don't know what meta you're a part of, but hey, it is what it is. But our girl Ninetales though, she's pretty good. Definitely pretty good. I've been playing against her and had her on my team a couple games so far tonight. And it's interesting because sometimes she can survive burst, sometimes she can't survive burst. Her Orville gives her healing now, which is kind of crazy. And it's more healing than you'd think on top of Buddy Barrier and Focus Ban. It's kind of ridiculous to take her down. So I mean, that's a thing. And then who else did we get nerfed? We got nerfed Lucario because we all saw that coming. So I guess we'll see how that works out. I'm hoping Extreme Speed Bone Rush comes back. That'd be great. Because no matter how they nerf close combat, as long as close combat has Unstoppable, Lucario will still be uncounterable. You know what I mean? He still is going to heal. He's still going to do damage. Basically, he just extreme speeds up to your face or power punches up to your face and then hits you with close combat. There's no counterplay to it because you can't CC him. You literally have to have an eject button, move out of the way, or you take free damage. But at least they nerfed that, so I guess that's good. And they buffed Gengar again. I'm super excited for it. Now, Doraemon, or Don, or whatever you say him, he's coming in here soon. He'll be here today as well, the 14th. I'm very excited for him. So keep a lookout on giveaways for that. Greedent got nerfed because Greedent actually needed that nerf, and Serena is coming back, so I'm super excited about that. She was one of the only Pokemon in the game that was able to counterplay or contest Lucario at all stages of the game. Yes, all stages, because she had some ridiculous healing and damage. Now she gets buffed. So the Queen is coming back. You will see more content from that from me. But at the end of the day, I'm here doing Pokemon Unite every day, having fun with the game still, as Cinderace is going to come over and take my jungle farm yet again. This is like third or second time I played against this Cinderace. Really annoying player. It is what it is, man. Not really much else I can do in this situation. I'm trying to get down here and get these rotations off, but sometimes my team is nowhere to be found. Ninetales is still hanging out in the top lane by herself. And Cramorant's still level 9. So I mean, bot lane did not have a good time at all. So basically I'm playing behind in this game, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll do another game. It's all good. Hopefully with better players next time. It's okay. Now, because even though Gengar got huge damage increase, I mean, you can't really just solo carry a game playing Gengar, you know? It's still ridiculously hard to do that. Thankfully, Ninetales has some wear-all to get up here and get the Rotom, because they're not paying attention to us anyhow. So we get a free score, I hope, take down this goal at least, or some of it. I only have 10 points. Greedent's up here being level 11. But hey man, anyway, the tournament that we did in March qualifiers was actually pretty fun. It's pretty solid. I enjoyed it. I know April is going to bring a whole new metagame, a whole new Pokemon buffs in there, so I'm very excited for that. Considering we finally got a big balance patch, in which a lot of people are saying is not very good. Come on. I think I can do this here, no problem, right? Crap, my champ's coming up here. Oh, that big old hitbox. It's okay. Walking through the bush and we can dodge him. Nice. Yeah, see? Juked him, broke his ankles. What the dance on this, man. Deal with it, nerd. Anyway. I'm having way too much fun with Gengar now. I'm super excited because he got buffed and everything. It makes me like, it brings me joy, it brings me hope that they're actually listening to some of the players in Pokemon Unite, just because they finally buffed my Gengar. I don't know what else they're going to do because they did nerf Mr. Mime. And this is like his first big update since the game has been released. So they touched Mr. Mime, they pretty much got Cramorant. And what else did they do wrong? You know what I mean? They buffed Zeraora, but they didn't buff his level ups. They didn't buff his damage discharge. Nothing crazy like that, which he needed. You know what I mean? But they did touch some Pokemon in which actually needed some love that don't really see a lot of love nowadays. And Gengar is one of them. So, hey man, it is what it is, man. Hopefully you guys are excited, because I will be dropping another video later on tonight. And, no, never mind. We're not going to get into it. I want to talk about that in an upcoming video. About my new channel update. I'm super excited about it. You guys are going to be here for it. Hopefully we can take this goal too with being uncontested. Greetings doing this thing in the bot side. And we're going to take this one as well. And we're going to dive into game number 2. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. This has been Pawse Plays. Hopefully you guys smash that like button. Come join that Discord. Tell me I suck. Each their own. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll be right back. Hey guys, how you doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all those around the world. Welcome back to game number 2, featuring Gengar coming through the jungle in the master rank. The newly buffed, newly improved Gengar is in the game, back again, at his OP-ness that he was day 1 of the patch. Hey, I mean, he's not there yet, but hey, 20% increase overall on your damage? That's nuts, boys. It's really strong now, to be honest with you. Like I said before in the previous game, we can rotate to bees within enough time to fool around doing nonsense. It's great. Like, you don't even know. Like, beforehand, like I said, man, you can get the bees maybe within enough time after you get that speed boost in mid lane. Maybe. Like, you're there at the exact time bees spawn generally, or a little bit late. Even if running full damage items. Gengar now, woof, it's pretty quick. It's definitely pretty quick. It feels like I have a Fluffy Tail, but not Fluffy Tail. Think about having Fluffy Tail beforehand. You know how it helped you out a little bit. Now if you have Fluffy Tail, it's pretty much just overkill, to be honest with you. Like, he's so fast at clearing jungle now. It's so good. And I'm not being like over biased, over dramatic. It is really good right now. Now, again, at the end of the day, 20% increase is 20% increase in damage. You still have to land your Shadow Balls. You still have to land your Dream Eaters. You still have to land your Sludge Bombs. And not preemptively or prematurely go in to those fights, because he still can get blown up because he's super squishy still, you know, Gengar. But to give an assassin Pokemon a 20% overall damage increase is kind of nuts. Like, that was 1200 damage, level 8. I get you, he's a little bit behind. But that's because kind of did some damage up here. As Talonflame's hanging out in the background. And Talonflame is still Talonflame, by the way. Brave Bird still does a lot of damage. He did not get nerfed for some odd reason. At least they finally did nerf Lucario, which needed a big nerf for that one. But again, still having unstoppable, free damage, even life steal in his close combat is still pretty nuts. But the best part about this all is, again, Gengar got a buff. And that's something that we all wanted. And he finally got it. Let alone, there has been a leak for a brand new Pokemon already. I'll let you guys do some digging if you want to, but it is a water type. In which, pretty unexpected. Now, I did already see a Decidueye down here trying to touch this Rednall. And I might as well just come blow him up, because at the end of the day, regardless if he gets a buff or not, it's not enough to save Decidueye. It's just not. So for all you Decidueye mains out there, he will still be called the Throwing Bird, because that's all he does, generally speaking. Unless you're playing in a decent 5v5 team stack. But in solo queue, not so much. Not really going to win a lot of games like that. And Hoopa got the big the nerf bet. All of Hoopa's abilities have been nerfed, besides that little teleporting ability. I forgot what it's called off the top of my head. Which I know what I'm talking about. Besides that one, all those other abilities have gotten nerfed. Which he apparently needed. As I go ahead and outplay Talonflame. He knows I'm still down here. So I don't know why he bothers trying to jump on my face when I have a Shadow Ball ready to go. It is what it is. But anyway, Hoopa gets like the big nerf overall through all the Pokemon in the game so far. Like as soon as he came out, he got nerfed, and that's pretty massive. Like the last time that's happened was when Sylveon came out, and they nerfed her right away for Hyper Voice. Basically, they gave Hoopa the same treatment. So they want him to be more so of a support than being able to out DPS your DPSs, you know what I mean? Because there were some games I was pulling off 80 to 100k damage on Hoopa, just with Shadow Balls, you know, and Trick. And as a support, that's kind of crazy. Those are like Mr. Mime numbers, like way back in the day. And you can still do that with Mr. Mime, especially when you're super good with him, but you know, that's a very rare case. Now, other than that though, Gengar didn't get any other love, just a overall 20% damage increase, in which I already put it on the screen for you guys. You can go ahead and double check. Go back in the video if you want to look at the numbers one more time, but it's a pretty nice increase. It really is. Decidueye got buffed on his Unite move and Spirit Shackle as well. So for those of you, who out there who actually still like that Pokemon. Blastoise got an increased damage on Rapid Spin. Pretty good. And Serena is actually back in the game now as well. She got her buff on Stomp, Axle Kick, and Trop Kick. Which is nice because now she can come back into the game and pretty much delete Lucario players. The way it used to be when she first came out, and where they gutted her because she was too strong. And we all know they did that because people in the office actually really like Lucario, so it is what it is. Everyone's on the top side for some reason instead of getting this rotation off on Rednall, but such is solo queue life. What do you do? Serena's in the bot lane, scared of Charizard for some reason, even though he's way levels behind her. She's level 10. And at the end of the day, she has Unite move. So why is she down here starting this Rednall? That was the question. Oh wait, I get scooped. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought me getting scooped? But it's okay. Charizard's gonna get outplayed with the eject button and Dream Eater. Bye buddy. See you later. Now, she can Unite him. And we get the free kill. Talonflame's not paying attention down here anyway, so it is what it is. Hopefully Decidueye can't get this. He shouldn't be able to. Dude, Shadow Ball does so much damage now. I think I end up hitting somebody in one of these games I did today for like 3,300 already with the Dream Eater. And again, Dream Eater's not the one they buffed like ridiculous. It's just overall damage now is crazy high with Gengar now. I can't imagine what it's going to be like for having Hex in the early game. Oof. Especially considering you clear jungle so quick now, so you can have your levels up advantage on a lot of other junglers. And let alone Decidueye is free kill. 2,600 damage right there. That's just like all his life. And one ability. By the way, if you guys don't know, y'all need to be standing on the score pad when your other teammates are standing on the score pad to score goals. It makes them score quicker. Like, that is a really huge thing. I don't see that a lot in solo queue. It's like I got 50 points here and everyone's all like, oh, he's trying to score. It's okay. We're not going to help. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. I'm a little overzealous here because I'm getting all the kills. I'm taking out everybody at the end of the day, but I'm still Gengar. I have to pay attention to where I'm going. As Talonflame gets juked yet again. Breaking his ankles all day. then I get caught out, so that's fine. Zapdos is coming up. As long as I get killed before this, I shouldn't be too much of an issue. But we'll see, because now my team is left to defend for Zapdos. We all know how that goes, especially in solo queue. Got Venusaur taking the jungle buffs, got Blastoise in the jungle taking jungle buffs, instead of setting up for Zapdos. It's a little awkward. It's a little awkward. Decidueye's already starting Zapdos for some odd reason. Hoopa pops Unite move, appreciate it. Thank you, Hoopa. Probably wasn't the smartest play for me to just come down here, because Talonflame's over behind us on the upside. What? I think the Decidueye gets out, I would assume. Yeah, he's definitely gone, right? Yeah, he took that portal. That's okay. He made it back over there safely. But now, again, like I said before, what you do as Zapdos is Gengar. Not go in first, ever. Just wait. I'll take that. Yoink. See? No problem. No panic, no nothing. Just walk in, take it. Didn't even take any damage. Took Zapdos and walk out. Now I don't have to score, obviously, because I know they're gonna come try to break this goal. Either way, Blastoise is up here. He knows he's dead. Like, he knows it. What are you gonna do? Might as well let them score and just me chill here, because I'm not gonna make it there anyway, because I don't have Unite move, and I won't make it there by walking myself down there. Oh, this poor Charizard. He had a rough game on bot side. A really rough game. But for those of you out there who's interested in playing Gengar, now's the time. He finally got a nice little buff. You won't have that much of an issue in the jungle. And there's counterplay now, because Greedent also got nerfed. Therefore, his early game, tackle, defensive curl, all that sort of stuff is not as strong anymore. So what that means is, you'll see less Greedent counter jungling you as Gengar. Because when he was able to just come over and take your buffs, that puts you at a huge disadvantage. But considering you've been buffed now and he's been nerfed and changes have been happening, you should be far better off. Let alone there's not very many other junglers out there right now. You got Gengar, Greninja, Talonflame, and Cinderace, pretty much it. Gengar can now compete with everybody else in the early game, which is going to be crazy. But hey, hopefully you guys enjoy it, and catch you guys in the very next video. This has been Pawse Plays. Hope you guys smash that like button and join that Discord. I'll see y'all later. Have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna head out.